Welcome. Go ahead, come on in and join me. So excited to be here with you this morning. I'm just going to press to go live over here on my computer and we will be all set to go. So go ahead, come on in. I'm going to be talking about passive income. I'm going to get this flipped around so you guys can see me. All right, there you go. Empoweredpassiveincome.com. My name is Lee Meyer. I'm a mom of four in Washington State. And I'm so excited to be here with you this morning. I would love to know what state it is that you're listening from. If you're watching the replay over here, go ahead and let me know. I would love to be able to welcome you. But my goal is to one day have every single state represented here and to be able to, reach other countries as well. We do have people hop on throughout the call, in the mornings when I'm here with you from other countries as well. So that is amazing that we're able to connect with people from around the world, where we're able to connect with people, from around the US. That's where I'm at. I'm over on the West Coast, empoweredpassiveincome.com. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me. Go ahead and tap that screen. Let TikTok land know, that TikTok algorithms know that we're here. But so excited to be joining you this morning. So empoweredpassiveincome.com. Okay, there we go, a little bright. And when you go here, this is going to get you my six-figure blueprint. It's going to explain exactly what this is, how it works. So when you get here, empoweredpassiveincome.com, this is my website. You're going to see a place to put in your email. When you put that in on the very next page, you'll get a video from me, and that explains the entire six-figure blueprint. And specifically this morning, we're going to be talking about making, what it takes to make $20,000 for the holidays. I am so excited about this because this is so beginner friendly. You don't have to have tech skills. You don't have to have a following. You don't have to have any sort of prior experience to be able to hit numbers like these. And so, again, so excited for you to be here. When you get to the website, put in your email. That's going to explain exactly how that six-figure blueprint works. And then on the very next page, you're actually going to see 4 products to be able to help you hit that $20,000 goal for the holidays, for being able to make that extra income for your family. Now, I found this passive income stream about 4 months ago. I could have never imagined, being able to hit a number like, thousands of dollars, because my background was making a few bucks here, a few bucks there, and going, okay, at the end of the day, like, the math just isn't working out. There's either, not enough time in the day. I've got 4 kids. So you can imagine, like, you're probably busy as well, but, there's all the cooking, cleaning, laundry, running kids around, soccer games on the weekends, swimming lessons on the weekends, all of the things, every evening we've got stuff going on. So to be able to, I was working that side hustle, making a few bucks here, a few bucks there, trying to fit it in my day and going, okay, this is an impossible situation. Like, is anything ever going to change with this? Like, am I ever going to get out of that struggle? And, to make a few bucks here, a few bucks there, it doesn't add up that fast. Not enough to keep up with the expense of everything today. And so to be able to find this passive income stream and bring in, what in my mind is real amounts of money that actually stack up, hundreds of dollars at a time, and going, okay, everything that I thought was impossible is suddenly possible because of this. Everything in my heart, like all those dreams and goals, because I was just, struggling to get the bills paid, struggling to be able to cover medical expenses, car repair bills, all of the things that pop up on a continual basis in life, appliances breaking, house, things around the house that need repaired. Like, we were just barely able to, not able to cover that. And to be able to, go from that to then having more than enough, where I've been able to, send in extra payments towards debt. I've been able to do, extra things, be able to go out and make memories with my kids, have the money to go out and make memories with them now before it's too late. Because I was realizing, like, I'm never going to get that time back with my kids, right? You can't get time back. And especially with kids, if you've got kids, how quickly they grow up. You know how quickly that time passes. And that's really what I wanted at the end of the day, was to be able to enjoy my family, to be able to enjoy the 4 kids that God gave me, and to be able to, not have to be stressed and anxious and worried about how we were going to make it through the month. So when I found this passive income stream, it was about 4 months ago, and got started with it. I didn't think that it would work for me. I was completely skeptical until I started seeing money come in. I started applying what I had learned. For you guys over here, I started brand new on TikTok. Had to go and get an account. I wanted to kind of test it out with a brand new audience, starting from scratch, to like make sure how everything worked, would it work, and all of that. So I started from scratch on TikTok, building my brand, building my account. I didn't even have an account. So I had to go and get the app, go and install the account. This is just one, platform where you can build your business around passive income from. But this is just the route that I chose to go. We'll be talking more about what some of those other options are, but that's the route that I chose to go. But I started from ground zero, no followers, like not even an account, right? Installing the app, going through, following the step by step process to be able to build, a passive income stream for myself. Now, when I say build, a lot of this is given to you. Most of it is given to you, so it saves so much time. If you're going to go and create your own passive income stream, like your own whole setup, your own whole product, all of those things, you certainly can go that route. But just know that it can take years and years before you even see your first dollar, and like even longer than that before you break even. So with this, the amazing part about it is that you can hit the ground running with this, because you actually get products that are already done for you. So you don't have to come up with something on your own. You don't have to spend time creating something on your own. And so that is the first step to hitting numbers like $20,000 and hitting it right away in time for, the holidays. Like, how would that change your holidays, to be able to have extra cash, to be able to not have to worry about how you're going to go, Christmas shopping, to, actually be able to get your kids the things that they want, and not just, what you can afford. And so the very first step with is to be able to hit, numbers like $20,000 right off the bat, like right this holiday season, is to start with done for you products. And products, these, when I say done for you products, these are already made. They're already, ready to go out of the box. You don't have to go and tweak them. You don't have to touch them. You don't have to change anything. And so when you go here to my website, empoweredpassiveincome.com, and you go and put in your email, you're going to go watch that video on the very next page. That's the 6-figure blueprint. That's going to walk you through step by step exactly what this is, how it works. It's a short video, but underneath that video, after you finish watching that, there's going to be a button underneath that. Click that. And then that is going to take you over to the 4 different products that are available. And with these, you actually get, not only those products and all of the information in them, all of the knowledge in those, because that is really what you are investing in, is yourself and in your knowledge. Nobody can ever take away your knowledge. Nobody can ever take away the things that you learn. And what is these products are, they're actually in the e-learning industry, which is the biggest industry out there. And this is, where everything is going in our world, is everything is going digital. So with these products, you actually get, not only everything inside, which, by the way, includes community, it includes ongoing support. These are much more than just courses. They are not courses. You don't get mentoring with a course. You don't get ongoing support with a course. You don't get a community with a course. This is a complete program of everything that you need, including that ongoing support. So 4 different products that you're going to see there on that page. And with each of these products, you get what is called the master resale rights for that product, but you also get the master resale rights for the products under it. So, for example, with our best-selling product, that is the Legacy Builder, you get 4 income streams. So you get an income stream of 900, you get an income stream of 600, you get an income stream of 300, and you get an income stream of 100. So you get all 4 income streams with that Legacy Builder. That is one of the reasons why this is the most popular product, because this really does maximize your earning potential. Now, with this is a way to be able to learn and earn at the same time. With most programs, with most courses that are out there, you're going to be able to learn, but you're not going to be able to be given a way to earn at the same time. With this, you're going to be able to learn a little bit, go and implement, earn, and then be able to, go back, learn a little bit more, implement, and earn. So it really truly is a way to be able to learn the skills of online business, to learn how to be successful in a world today, where everything is going digital, but be able to also earn at the same time. Because for me, when I found this, I needed a way to be able to make money now. I had expenses now, I had bills now. Something needed to change. Like now, I didn't have time to wait weeks and months and, possibly years down the road to start bringing in more money for my family. So coming from a background of making a few bucks here, a few bucks there, trading my time for dollars, to suddenly having a way to be able to bring in like actual real, this is why I say actual real amounts of money, because when you're making $10 off an item, $20 off an item, and going, okay, there's got to be a better way. And then you learn that you can actually make, hundreds of dollars at a time, that actually stacks up, that actually, puts a dent in things. I'm going, okay, yes, this would be amazing. Again, I did not think that this would work for me until I saw the results, till I started applying what I learned inside, started applying that 2-hour workday, which we're going to be talking about, started leveraging the power of an automation system, which we're also going to be talking about, and started using what is called attraction marketing. I'll talk a little bit more about that too. But with that, what that means is that your customers are always coming to you, and that you never have to chase anybody. You don't have to bug friends or family. You're simply putting your website out there into the world, and then people can come to you and choose for themselves whether or not, they're interested. They're going to go through your automations, which again, we're going to talk about here in a second. But to be able to, go from that place where I was making a few bucks here, a few bucks there, like $10, $20, and going, "Great, this adds up to $30. Like, how is this really going to help me?" Like, that doesn't even buy groceries, right? To be able to come to a place where hundreds of dollars at a time, and seeing this stack up, you $900, with our best selling product, what that means for you, that is the majority of your sales. That's the majority of the sales across our community is at that $900 level. So imagine, you have $900 come in, you have another $900 come in, that's $1,800. You have another 900 come in, that's $2,700. You have another 900 come in, that's $3,600. Like, it stacks up so much faster than going that route of selling a $10 product. So let's just compare this real quick. You're selling a $10 product. How many items are you going to have to sell to hit a number like $900? That's, my math is right. That's 90 items. I think I can do that math. 90 items that I would have had to sell to have sold before. We're making the math easy here, to be able to hit a number like $900. So much. I just needed that better way to be able to have money actually stack up, to be able to cover, the car breaking, medical bills. We were getting hit with $1,000 medical bills month after month after month, and going, okay, like, this is not sustainable to be able to keep paying this month after month after month. And then, January 1st rolls around, and suddenly we've got, high deductible insurance. We have to come up with $3,000, like right at the beginning of the year. Like, how is that possible? And so we really just needed that better way to be able to stack up, because going this route, like, that just wasn't going to happen. The math was not working out. Impossible situation other than me not sleeping at night. So to be able to have this income stream, to be able to get that peace of mind back, and to be able to actually be present with my family without having to worry about money coming in, without having to worry about if, I'm going to make it through the month. What would that do for you to be able to get rid of that same worry as well? What would that do for you to be able to see $900 come in at a time, and to be able to actually have your money stack up faster? It actually puts a dent in things. What we actually teach is how to have a business, how to build a business where you're making $900 on a daily basis, where you're seeing $900 in daily pay. This is not a get rich quick scheme, but this is about you learning real life skills. This is about you learning how to build a online business that is out there working for you. It's about you learning how to build a brand, how to build a following, how to build an email list, where you're getting to that point of seeing $900 come in more and more regularly. Like, when you're just starting out, $900 a week is helpful, right? For most people, even $900 a week is going to be life changing. But as you're learning the skills, as you're growing, you're going to be, seeing that money come in on a more and more frequent basis, on a more and more regular basis. And the goal is to get you to that place where you're seeing $900 come in on a daily basis. Do you realize that $900 works out to $6,300 per week and $328,000 a year? Like, what would that do for you? How would that change things for your family to get to the end of 2025 and to look back and look in your bank account and go, wow, like, I have an extra $328,000. What would that do for you? How would that make you feel? Like, what would you be able to accomplish with that? Like, you might be able to get completely debt free. You might be able to get out of that apartment, finally buy a house. What would this do for you and your family? Would it mean that you would be able to quit your 9 to 5, quit the job that you hate, and be able to, spend your time with more time with your family? Would it mean that you would be able to, do things that were more important to you? So that is the power of having products that are already done for you, already ready to go out of the box. That is exactly how we're talking this morning about, hitting $20,000 for the holidays. That is exactly how this is possible. It is not possible when you're making $10 here, $20 there, unless you want to spend your entire 24 hours out of the day working. That is not possible, unless you're killing yourself but when you're going a route of, okay, $900, $900, then suddenly, a big number like $20,000 is completely possible, and completely possible for you, even if you are brand new, even if you've got no following, if you've got, no tech experience. So with those products, those are done for you. And then the automation system is also almost done for you as well. This is why you don't need that tech experience, is because we actually, with the products, you actually get all of the web pages, you get all of the automation sequence, all of what is called the sales funnel. We give you all of that. So that is why you do not need to have any tech knowledge to be able to start bringing in money, to be able to start making sales, is because all of that tech work is done for you, and we're giving you a proven system. So with those products, those are done. That automation system, as soon as you have that set up, that is done as well. This consists of web pages. There's that page where you're going to collect email addresses, because these days email equals income. When you have an email list, that is your steady stream of income. And that's just how online businesses work in general. Like every online business works this way, right? And so that on the very next page, after your potential lead puts in their email, they're going to go to the next page where there's a video. We give you the video, we give you, all of these pages. You're not having to build them. You're not having to, set this up yourself, but we give this to you. And then somebody watches that, a potential lead of yours watches that video, and they're going, okay, yeah, I can see myself doing this. Like I can, excited to learn these skills, excited to, learn more about this. They're clicking that button that's there on, with the video, and then they're going over to where the products are available. Now on this page, there's buttons to be able to purchase those 4 products that we talked about. But what you've done ahead of time is you've actually gone and set these buttons up with your payment gateway. And so this is it could be your PayPal, it could be your Cash App, it could be your Square account, Stripe account. There's so many different payment gateways that you can set up. And all of those are your accounts. And so you're getting paid directly when you have a potential lead come into your system, click through and decide, hey, yeah, I'm ready to get started. They're purchasing directly from you. That is how $900 is possible. And you're getting 100% profit from that. It's possible because you're getting paid directly and it's not going to somebody else. You're not having to wait 30 to 60 days like you would with an affiliate program typically, but you're getting that payment directly. Also with an affiliate, a lot of people, there's a little confusion about, is this an affiliate? No, it's not an affiliate. This is your own brand that you're building because you are collecting your email list. You are building your own email list, and then you're building your own brand around that. A couple of reasons why that is exciting, but I'll get to that here in a second. 100% profit though is possible because you have your own web pages and you have your own payment gateway already set up, and you're not making 25%, 50% like you would with an affiliate. This is your business. These are your pages. These are your buttons where you're getting paid directly. So that's how you're able to make that 100% profit. The other thing about this that I just mentioned, because you're building your own brand, because you're building your own email list, that does a couple of things for you. That allows you to be able to offer other things as part of your automation sequence. That allows you to be able to offer other income streams, basically other income streams for yourself. So if you wanted to be able to offer an affiliate, some other affiliate down the road, you have that email list already built up, which is your audience. You have that built up. You have that audience built up to be able to offer other things to them. If you wanted to be able to, say, create your own product down the road, maybe you wanted to create your own course, or you wanted to be able to offer your own service, you can do that because you have that email list, because you have that audience and you own that. That is something that you own, that is yours, that cannot be taken away. That is yours. And so this is a little bit about how the automations work, but this is out there working for you. Once you get this set up, like this could be set up today, and you could be having this automation system that is out there working for you, like by this weekend. Like imagine you get it set up this afternoon, it's ready to go this, oh dear, like what is that? It's ready to go this weekend, and Monday morning comes and you wake up and you've got a sale. Like that is what this automation system does, is it's out there working around the clock for you. And it can be set up, like it could be live in the next 24 to 48 hours. We've got step-by-step videos to follow along with to get this set up. But I had this set up like in less than 2 hours for myself. You just follow along with those videos. You're going to put in your own domain name. You're going to put in your own payment gateway on those buttons. And that is pretty much about it. The other piece of this automation Some people are going to get into your automation. They're going to put in their email, click through, watch the video, and go, okay, yes, this is amazing, and then click over and purchase from you. That will happen in a matter of minutes in some cases. But more often than not, what your potential leads need is a little bit of time to build a know, like, and trust factor to be able to get to that place where they're ready to purchase from you. So whether that's 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, we give you an email sequence, and you're simply plugging into this is if you can copy and paste, you can do this. You're literally copy like one line of text, one link, it's actually a URL. It's the coolest thing I've ever seen. You copy and paste that, and you get that whole email sequence. It's an autoresponder. So these emails are set to go out. That's what these envelopes are, is to represent emails. Those emails are set to go out approximately 1 day apart. And that is what's going to do all of the follow up with your customers. That's what's going to do all of the selling and the telling for you. So this whole system is what frees up your time to be able to hit numbers like $20,000 for the holidays without you having to put in a whole bunch of time, without you having to, work around the clock, without you having to try and kill yourself, making $10 here, $20 there, and going, okay, this goal that I have for myself is impossible, or, covering these expenses is impossible. With this automation system, it's out there working around the clock for you 24/7. Like these are web pages just hanging out on the internet there all the time. This email sequence is going out continually. It's going out, whether you're sleeping, it's going out, whether you're running kids around, whatever, your life looks like. This is out there working for you. And what this does, all of these emails are going to grow that know, like, and trust factor with you as those emails are showing up in your potential leads emails each day, and they're going to see your name. They're from you, and they're all going to point back over to that page where those products are available. And so let's say, somebody gets in your automation system on day, we'll call it day one, and day four comes around and they're suddenly like, yes, I'm ready to get started. Yes, I'm, ready to go ahead and pick out my program, get started. And they're, getting that email from you. We actually give you about 13 to 14 days worth of these emails that are, already done. And we give those to you for free, by the way. And that is pointing your potential leads back to that page. So somebody may get 3 days into that sequence, 4 days into that sequence, and go, okay, yeah, I'm ready now, ready to get started. And they're clicking in the link in that email, and they're taken over to your page where you have the products available, and your customers are purchasing directly from you. Again, that's how, that $900, 100% profit is possible. So imagine, for you, what would that be like to have an automation system, to be able to have this that is out there working like continually around the clock, bringing you in 900, 600, 300, 100% profit. Like, how would that change your day, knowing that you have a system that is out there working for you, knowing that you're bringing in customers, knowing that this system is converting potential leads into paying customers? Because what we give you with this automation is a proven system. This system, the web pages, the emails, that is what is being used across our community. And we've got thousands of people using this and having success with this. Thousands of people using this who have this has taken potential leads and then converted them into paying customers. The proof is in the pudding. We've got like 42 plus thousand people inside of our community because of this system. That shows that it works, and it shows that it does not, you don't need to, come up with something on your own. You don't need to trial and error. Like, if something's working, why, reinvent the wheel, basically. Now, the one piece of this, so this automation system, the cool part about it is this is what does, 98% of the work for you in your business. You only got to do about 2% of the work. This automation system, that's the thing that is doing all of the work for you. That is the thing that is, freeing up your day. That's the thing that allows you to be able to, go out and do whatever you want to do while that automation system is out there working for you. Once you get that set up, again, that can be set up today. This could be out there working for you like this weekend, the next 24 to 20 or 24 to 48 hours. This could be live. Once you get that set up, that's something that you can check off your list. So, once you've got your product, it's done, like, checked off. Once you set up that automation, like, that could be done in just a couple of hours. It could be done this morning. It could be done this afternoon. Check that off your list. That leaves you with only one thing that you need to worry about, because with this automation system, I mentioned that page where you're collecting those email addresses. All you need to do you realize, to make sales, because your product done, because you've got that automation system working for you, all you need to do is worry about collecting those emails. You do that by getting your website discovered, by getting your website out there on to the World Wide Web, where 5 billion people are hanging out on the internet. Like, do you realize there's 5 billion people around the world on the internet? With this is a global business. You can literally reach people in every single country where the internet exists. Because of that, you've got a global customer base. So with this, you're gonna this is where that 2-hour workday comes in. And during that 2-hour workday, you're simply doing the things to get your website discovered, to get leads into your automation system. My pen is about dying here. So this is that 2-hour workday that I mentioned. And this is possible because you've got that automation system that is working behind you. So you're putting in a little bit of upfront work. You're putting in a little bit of time on the front of it. And then that back end is that automation that is doing all of that follow up, doing all of that work around the clock for you, so that you can put in your 2 hours of income earning activities and then be able to, relax knowing that that automation system is out there working for you. So with this 2-hour workday, you're simply getting your website out there, discovered in the world. So there's a couple of ways to be able to do that. And one of these, and I love this because it is, it's like so basic, like so like kindergarten stuff here, right? If you can copy and paste with this, there are free ad sites where you can copy and paste over. Let me go ahead and try this again. You can copy and paste over to these free ad sites, and in that ad that you create, that you pasted, basically you're going to have a link back to your website. What these free ads are is their websites where hundreds of thousands of people are going every single day. And they're going there to look for job opportunities. They're going there to look for business opportunities. They're going and looking for, maybe ways to make money for their family. And by copying and pasting over to one of these free sites, and we show you exactly how to do this inside of the program. We give you, the websites to be going to, the ones to be, copying and pasting to. And by simply posting over to these free ad sites, you are, getting your website out there into the world, so that when somebody comes there and they're going to that, going and checking out that ad and going, okay, yeah, I would like to learn more about this. This sounds interesting. I would like more information. Your website is there. You don't have to, do anything. You don't have to be in contact. You don't have to, be chasing people down, but it's there on that free ad. They click over to your website, just like I've been mentioning mine. You're going to have, your own website. that potential lead of yours is going to go to your website, and they're going to go and get inside of that email automation system. When you collect their email, they're going to go and go through all of those automations, go through that proven sales funnel, and then they're going and getting to that place where those products are available and then purchasing directly from you. So that is one route with copy and paste ads. And the other route is with social media. So with social media, with both of these routes are free. They're both free ways to get your website out there, discovered into the world. You should never have to pay for ads. You should never have to pay to get your website discovered. So when I say making $900, making 100% profit, I have no idea what's going on out here. $900. I truly mean that you're making 100% profit on that because you don't have any extra expenses and you're utilizing free ways to be able to get leads into that sales funnel. So with social media, you're posting 3 pieces of content per day. And with those pieces of content, you're being relatable. You're simply telling your story, your personal story about why extra income matters to you, how it's going to change your life or how it has changed your life, and then be able to, relate to somebody who is your perfect customer who, can relate to you. They're going to connect with you. And then you're going to have a call to action in each of these pieces of content that you create. That call to action is simply to point the viewer back to your website. And then that's going to, again, get them into that automation sequence that is going to do all of the follow up for you. The other piece with social media is just kind of what I'm doing here right now, and that is to go live. And so the other alternative to that is to do those copy and paste ads. If you're like, hey, I don't want to go live, I don't have time to go live, whatever that reason is to do, those copy and paste ads. So with these, this is what you're doing during your 2-hour workday. That 2-hour workday, it also includes plugging into our community. It includes like learning. It includes, getting mentoring from a millionaire mentor. So this, the 3 pieces of content, this is about 15 to 30 minutes of my day to create those pieces of content. Those are getting posted over to TikTok. You can pick, whatever platform where you want to be on. That's the platform that I chose to go with. And then, this is about 45 minutes of my day is to go live. So still I'm looking about, less than an hour and a half for this. And then that gives me a little bit of time to plug into our community. And then the alternative to, going live would be to set your timer for 30 minutes, 40 minutes. And then, you're sitting at your computer for that copying and pasting, and you can do 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, if that's kind of what your day looks like with that. So that would be a really good option if you don't have a good chunk of time, or if you're like, hey, I'm an introvert, I'd rather, copy and paste ads. That option is there for you as well. But with this is all based on that 2-hour workday. These are your income earning activities. And when you can do this, that's when you're going to start to see those consistent leads coming into that automation system. And when you're going to start to see that consistent income coming in as well. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up here, leave you with a final thought of what would that do for your family to learn new skills, to be able to, maybe it's stepping outside of your comfort zone. Maybe it's, taking action on where you know that you need to go, and you step out and you start learning the skills to be successful in today's market. Because do you realize what we're talking about here is $1 billion a day industry? $1.2 billion is being spent every single day on these types of products, on digital products. What would that do for your family to learn these skills to be successful in, this biggest industry out there? 1.2 billion per day, but it's also the fastest growing industry. This is actually going to be hitting $3 billion per day in the next couple of years. What would that do for your family to learn skills to bring in $900, to learn the skills to start seeing daily pay and being able to hit numbers like 6,300 a week, that 20,000 that we're talking about for the holidays? What would that do? Like that 20,000 for the holidays, that's really a starting point, because the goal is to get you to that place where you're seeing $900 on a daily basis. That's $6,300 a week, and that's $328,000 a year. What would that do for your family? How would that change things for you? Like, what would you be able to accomplish because of this? Because you stepped out and started learning new skills, because you stepped out, maybe outside of your comfort zone, but you were willing to do whatever it takes to get out of the struggle. You're willing to do, what it takes to get out of that just getting by lifestyle and be able to step into that more than enough. Would this mean that you're able to get out of debt, like get completely debt free, experience that financial freedom that you've longed for, not have to be a slave to anybody, not have to be a slave to, maybe a boss or to a lender or maybe multiple lenders? What would that do for you? Would it mean you'd be able to take your family on some amazing vacations? Would it mean that you'd be able to, go out and make memories with your kids now before it's too late? Would it mean, that you were able to quit your job, be able to have that time with your family that you're, never going to get back? Would it mean that you'd be able to maybe travel around the US in an RV? We've got, people in their 60s able to retire early because of this, now traveling around the US. I'm drowning. Diana, you said, yes, I'm drowning in debt. As soon as I get it, get it paid, it all gets taken up by bills. Like that is just life, right? It's like bill after bill after bill. As soon as you, get ahead a little bit, there's something else there to come and take it away. So unless you change things, unless you do something different, nothing's ever going to change. It's taken me way too many years to realize that, because it's easy to get caught in this trap of thinking, oh, next month things are going to be better. Next month things are going to be better. But it never happens unless you go out and do something about that. So I'm getting ready to hop off here, Diana, but I would love to be able to, my husband's getting ready to leave for work, so I want to make sure to tell him goodbye before he leaves. But I would love to be able to connect more with you, help be able to change that situation that you're stuck in. Empoweredpassiveincome.com. My name is Lee Meyer. When you go here, you're going to see a place to put in your email, and what that's going to get you on the next page. Immediately on the next page, there's a video that's going to explain exactly how the six-figure blueprint works. It's like maybe 15-minute video. It's pretty quick. Watch that all the way through. It's going to explain exactly what I've been talking about this morning. And underneath that video, you're going to see a button. So click that button, and then that is going to take you over to the 4 different products that we've been talking about, where it's basically a way to be able to learn and earn high income at the same time. So I'm going to go ahead and hop off here because I hear my husband getting ready to head out. But I would love to be able to connect more with you, Diana, when you go here, and then you can respond to any of the emails that you get from me. If you've got more questions, I'm more than happy to answer those, and I personally respond to those emails myself. So I'm going to go ahead and wish you a fabulous rest of your day, and thank you so much for going and checking this out. I hope to be able to connect with you soon. All right, bye.